1966. In May of this year, only months from when Planned Parenthood leaders discussed bringing in some civil rights leaders to help them push the Planned Parenthood agenda, Planned Parenthood gave their most infamous award, the Margaret Sanger Award, to Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. It was accepted by Mrs. Martin Luther King rather than MLK himself. It is doubtful that Martin Luther King understood Planned Parenthood's eugenics past, and he certainly had no idea that 7 years after he accepted the Margaret Sanger Award, the United States would legalize abortion on demand. He had no way of knowing how Planned Parenthood would grab abortion and use it to target the black community. Alveda King, the niece of Martin Luther King Jr., explains this. I'm not really sold on that, on the part of him not understanding what Planned Parenthood was, but I'll just leave it alone. It's their story, not mine. Let's see if we can get Alveda to play.
In 1966, the Planned Parenthood Federation of America gave its first Margaret Sanger Award to Martin Luther King Jr.
In 1966, when Martin Luther King Jr. received the Planned Parenthood Award, abortion was illegal in America. So people said, how could he take an award from Planned Parenthood? If you do your research, in 1966, Planned Parenthood said that abortion is genocide. But they were supporting at the time sterilization. Now, when sterilization was outlawed in America, that's when the big move for abortion went forward. 1966, on the books, abortion is illegal. Nobody's openly supporting it.
And in his acceptance speech, which was delivered by his strong and wonderful wife, Coretta, Dr. King wrote, "Our sure beginning in the struggle for equality by nonviolent direct action may not have been so resolute without the tradition established by Margaret Sanger and people like her."
They go into the community. Margaret Sanger said, the Negroes are like weeds, and they need to be exterminated. But don't let the word get out that that is our agenda. Let's give some nice awards to their leaders and the pastors, and they'll keep their people in line. So this was the strategy. Rosa Parks got one, my uncle, several blacks called Negroes back then. Martin Luther King got that award in 66, was assassinated in 68. By then, sterilization had been outlawed in America, and there was now a push to get abortion legalized. And you all know the story. I'm preaching to the choir. Because Norma McCorvey, Roe in Roe versus Wade, Norma didn't even want an abortion, didn't get one. They used her to force that agenda along.
In 1966, when Martin Luther King Jr. was given the Margaret Sanger Award by Planned Parenthood, abortion was illegal. Today, Planned Parenthood has become the #1 provider of abortions in the nation. Research shows that family planning centers and abortion facilities often set up their locations in or near minority communities. I've been saying that for years. I'm on record of saying that. Tragically, stats continue to reveal that abortions among minority women are disproportionately high. This is zero indication that this is what MLK intended.